picks the games. Brett picks the winners. It's Brett's Pick Show, going for 18 years. Brett is the picks guru. Professor Schroyer is the host. The show comes on every Thursday. It's on Coast to Coast. Who will be the loser? Who will be the winner? It's time for Brett's Picks. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
It's another, well, we're going to say winner, winner, chicken dinner, right, Brett?
Yes.
This is Brett Whitehead. I'm Gwen Schroyer. You're watching Brett's Picks. Here we go. So this week has been one of those weeks. We just had a wonderful fall break last week. Brett, did you do anything fun last week? Nothing fun? I drove around in the mountains a little bit. It was just nice to get away from school for a day or two and kind of rejuvenate. Anyway, enough of that. Let's talk about picks. So here's our leaderboard, and you're looking at those individuals that are making all the picks with our graphics right here. We got some people in the back helping us out. Joseph Horner and Ian Wagner in the control room today. Thanks, guys. So there it is, Thomas Duas. He is holding it hardcore at first place.
And tied with
and
Thompson.
now tied with Coach Thompson. And Mr. Langdon, Mr. Garrett, Ian has crept up. Just mentioned him back in the control room. He has crept up from like 6th or 8th place all the way up to 3rd place with consecutive weeks of good picks. Good job, Ian. Coach Dills at 6, Coach at 7, Gary Carpenter at 8. Brett, there you sit at 9, 10. And I'm right there with you, number 11. Debbie and I flipped position. And then poor old Greg Whitehead down there at number 13. And of course, Bruce joining him right there at the bottom. Let's get into the picks, Brett. Week, and this Saturday in October, which we know means a little bit. Game is Washington at Michigan. It's a noon game on Fox. So who do you have? An unranked Michigan, but playing at home.
Yes.
Okay, big game there. Next game we have, and this one is just as important, LSU playing at Vanderbilt. Now Vanderbilt has really stunned and shocked some people with some really good offensive play. And they're hosting this game. LSU coming to town, ranked 10, Vanderbilt 11. A noon game on ABC.
17.
I'm sorry, 17, not 11. 17. A noon game on ABC. And Brett, who do you have?
I have Vanderbilt.
Ooh, Vanderbilt.
They had a big win against Missouri.
They've really been doing well. So Vanderbilt going to hold their own as Brett's pick of this game. The next one we have is another doozy. So moving right along to number 5, Ole Miss playing at number 9, Georgia. Top 10 matchup in the SEC. 3:30 game on ABC. Who do you have, Brett?
I have Georgia.
Georgia with an upset, but playing at home.
Yeah.
Ole Miss has been really tossing the ball.
A former coach at Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin.
Lane Kiffin used to teach like he was a teacher. He was a coach at UT. Yeah. For that one season, it was miserable. As soon as he left, everybody's like, why did we even do that? Okay, so you're picking Georgia.
Yeah.
Next game we have, here we go. East Tennessee State playing in-state rival Chattanooga at Chattanooga. 1:30 game on ESPN+. Who do you have, Brett?
East Tennessee State.
Going with the Buccaneers.
Over
Poor Mocs.
Over Chattanooga.
You know, they used to be called the Moccasins.
No.
Yeah, they used to be the Moccasins, but all that, don't mess with Native American rights things. They changed it to the Mocs, which is now a mockingbird. So anyway, their mascot used to be Chief Mockanooga.
Yeah.
Chief Mockanooga. It was kind of cool. All right, next game we have, very important game. Texas A&M really playing well. A lot of people saying they're going to be the team to contend with in the SEC, but also nationally. Playing at Arkansas, 3:30 game on ESPN. Brett, who do you have?
I have A&M.
A&M rolling right along. Okay. Next game we have, and this one, I don't know why you picked this one, but we're going to go ahead and use it. Number 1, Ohio State playing at Wisconsin, who's not ranked, not doing, just a fairly mediocre team. 3:30 game on CBS. Brett, Please tell me you have Ohio State.
Yes, I do.
Ohio State. So not an upset there. Wisconsin's not going to take care of business according to Brett. Next game we have is number 9, Texas Tech, who's been doing exceptionally well with a staunch play. Number 21 they're playing at number 21 Arizona State. 4 o'clock game on Fox. Who do you have, Brett?
I have Arizona State.
Arizona State with a pretty good sized upset right there, beating Texas Tech, okay? And the next one, yes, number 20, Southern California, playing at Notre Dame, ranked number 13. That's a 7:30 game on the Notre Dame broadcast channel, NBC, also on Peacock. Who do you have, Brett?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Because of Andy Morris.
Andy Morris, thanks you. And next we have Utah at 23 playing against number 15 BYU in the Holy War, as they call it. And that is an 8 p.m. game, prime time on Fox. Who do you have, Brett?
I have BYU.
BYU, who seems to be playing fairly well, but not so fast. So is Utah. All right, next game. Here we go. So let's first of all look over here on the right. Number 11, Tennessee playing at number 6, Alabama. On the right we have the scores of the last 25 meetings. I want you to look through that. All of or most of those scores are lopsided, but there's a few that were pretty close. Last year's game, that wasn't a whooping by any means of looking at 24-17. The year before that, Alabama took it at 34-20, but the year before it was really close, 52-49, and that's when Tennessee was just starting to prove themselves a little bit. Then we had a huge lineage of Alabama wins dating all the way back to 2007, 2006. Tennessee won that one in a close one. And then a few more that I want to mention. In 1998, of course, Tennessee won. In 99, they won. And even before that, in the Peyton Manning years, Tennessee was taking care of business, beating Alabama. And that's back when Tennessee could not beat Florida.
Because of Josh, a former Tennessee player, played for Tennessee.
Who's that? Peyton Manning?
Yeah.
Yeah, Peyton Manning was there for several years in before 98 and definitely held his own against Alabama. So in the last 30 years, you know, Tennessee did have some games there in the 90s. But who do you have in this game? Big one at 7:30 on ABC, and you're picking Tennessee in Tuscaloosa. Okay, Tennessee did not break into the top 10 like many thought they would. It's a number 11 against number 6 matchup, but this one's big, folks. Either team, whoever wins this game, really has a long-standing chance to make it into the playoffs. So that's a big one. Let's talk high school football now. Here's a look at our Region 6 2A, or Region 6A, 6A Region 2 matchup. And of course, Maryville's still sitting at number 1. They're 4-0 in region, 6-1 overall. And last week they were off playing Science Hill this week. Brett, you've been to Science Hill, haven't you?
No.
You've been up there? Oh, I've been up there. It's a really neat experience, great stadium. Oak Ridge is sitting second, and in the state of Tennessee in 6A, they're number 6. They were also off last week, and they'll be playing Hardin Valley this week.
Yeah.
Next is Bradley, had a win over Saudi Daisy last week, and they're off this week. So Farragut off last week, they'll be playing Cookeville.
Yeah.
That's a good travel. Any team goes up to Cookeville realizes you got the time change, you're moving up in altitude when you're driving over there. Hardin Valley off last week, playing at Oak Ridge. Cleveland also off last week. They'll be traveling to Bearden.
Yeah.
And of course, Bearden was also off. But let's talk about this game. Cleveland and Bearden. Look over there on the right. They're 0-3 and 0-4. They have not won a game all year, either one of those two teams. So this is the one that is going to set one of them up for a win.
Yeah.
Who do you think it'll be? Cleveland or Bearden?
Bearden.
I'm picking Bearden too. Sorry, Cleveland folks. I think Bearden's going to win this one.
Cleveland game is going to be at Cleveland.
Yeah, it is at Cleveland. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there's a chance Cleveland can pull it off because they're at home. I just don't know. I haven't seen it much from Cleveland this year. It's definitely a building year.
Next Thursday from now, Farragut will play Oak Ridge.
That's right. So that will be a huge one. Oak Ridge and Farragut, and also Maryville.
We'll be traveling up to Maryville
That's right.
on the 24th.
Maryville next week with Bradley, and then Maryville ends the whole thing against Oak Ridge. So that's a big face-off. Let's talk some more games coming up. These are not 6A Region 2 games. So this next graphic is going to have some local games we'll talk about. Have Alcoa Heritage. Those two teams have played each other before. Jefferson, which is a really big school, playing at Powell. And there you hear the class change bell. Next graphic we have is Walker Valley playing at Lenoir City, and McMinn County traveling over to Red Bank.
We just played them.
Yeah. So there's a look at all the games that we want to talk about, and there's something to be said for the end of the season.
Yeah.
You got 3 weeks and then postseason, so everybody's got to play at their top level right now.
I was going to tell everybody this. Dobbs Bennett and Science Hill will play on Thursday.
That's right. So we should have talked about that too, because they're both 1 and 2 in that region that our 3 and 4 are going to travel up there to play. So right now, if Bradley continues like they are, they're going to travel up to either Dobbins Bennett or Science Hill. So
I just looked.
Whoever wins that game is going to be number 1 in that region.
I just looked on
nice.
Coach T.
Anything else? Oh man, it's been a power pack.
The Dodgers.
Oh yeah, he's still on.
The Dodgers are still playing.
Dodgers still playing. So that's all we have this week. Until next week, we'll see you
on the sideline.